Good morning, students. Today is Wednesday, that is 9th December 2020. Thought of the week: push yourself because no one else is going to do it for you. I repeat, push yourself because no one else is going to do it for you. Students, in the previous period, we have started new lesson, that is lesson number 9, SCF and LCM. There we have seen the meaning of some important words, that is dividend, divisor, quotient and remainder. We have seen some examples there, and from those examples we conclude that when the remainder is 0, the division operation is complete, and then we can say that the divisor is a factor of dividend and dividend is a multiple of divisor. Then we have seen one more example where we have find the factors of numbers 36 and 48, and we have listed common factors of these two numbers. Then we have done practice set 23 where we have find the factors of the two given numbers and also listed their common factors. Now the next concept from the same lesson, and it is most important one, that is highest common factor, that is SCF. Example: my aunt has brought two ribbons of different colors, one 12-meter long and other 18 meters. Both the ribbons have to be cut into pieces of the same length. What should be the maximum length of each piece? I repeat, my aunt has brought two ribbons of different colors, one 12 meters long and the other 18 meters. Both the ribbons have to be cut into pieces of the same length. What should be the maximum length of each piece? Solution: the number which gives the length of each piece must be a factor of 12 and of 18. Therefore, first of all, we have to find the factors of 12 and 18. Therefore, factors of 12: 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 and 12. Factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9 and 11. Common factors of these two numbers are, if you look at the factors very carefully, common factors are 1, then 2, then 3 and 6. Of the common factors of 12 and 18, 6 is the greatest. Therefore, the maximum length of each piece should be 6 meters. I repeat, of the common factors of 12 and 18, 6 is the greatest. Therefore, the maximum length of each piece should be 6 meters. Next example: there are 20 kg of jawar and 50 kg of wheat in a shop. All the grains is to be packed in bags. If all the bags are to have equal weights of grains, what is the maximum weight of grains that can be filled in each bag? Solution: the weight of the grain in each bag must be a factor of 20 as well as 50. Besides, the maximum possible weight must be filled in each bag. Hence, let us find the SCF of 20 and 50. For this, we have to first find the factors of 20 and 50. Therefore, factors of 20 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10 and 20. Factors of 50 are 1, 2, 5, 10, 25 and 50. Common factors of these two numbers are 1, 2, 5, 10. Of the common factors of 20 and 50, 10 is the greatest. That is, 10 is the SCF of the numbers 20 and 50. I repeat, of the common factors of 20 and 50, 10 is the greatest. That is, 10 is the SCF of the numbers 20 and 50. Therefore, the maximum of 10 kg of grains can be filled in each bag. Therefore, a maximum of 10 kg of grains can be filled in each bag. Students, from these two examples, now we know to find the SCF of given numbers. What we have to do, we make a list of the factors of the numbers and find the greatest of the common factors. I repeat, to find the HCF of given numbers, we make a list of the factors of the numbers and find the greatest of the common factors. Now, students, for this, first of all, you have to find out the factors of two given numbers. Then you have to list the common factors of the two given numbers. Then you have to find out the greatest among the common factors, and that greatest number is the HCF, that is highest common factor of the given two numbers. Students, also remember that HCF, that is highest common factor, is also known as GCD, that is greatest common divisor. Now students, based on this is a practice set 24. Therefore, let's start. Question number 1, find the HCF of the following numbers. First one, 45 and 30. Solution. Factors of 45 are 1, 3, 5, 9, 15 and 45. Factors of 30 are 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15 and 30. Therefore, you have to list the common factors now. Therefore, common factors of 45 and 30 are 1, 3, 5, 15. Students, for finding the common factors, you either have to underline the common factors or you can encircle them. Choice is yours. I have underlined the common factors. Therefore, common factors of 45 and 30 are 1, 3, 5 and 15. Greatest among the common factors is 15, and therefore here we can say that therefore the HCF of 45 and 30 is 15. I repeat, greatest among the common factors is 15, therefore HCF of 45 and 30 is 15. Next one, second sum, 16 and 48. Solution. Factors of 16, 1, 2, 4, 8 and 16. Now students, up to this sum, I hope that all of you have understand what is the meaning of the word factor. Factor is that number which divides the given number completely. Therefore, I repeat, factors of 16 are 1, 2, 4, 8 and 16. Factors of 48 are 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 24 and 48. Common factors of 16 and 48 are 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. Greatest amongst the common factors is 16, and therefore HCF of 16 and 48 is 16. Now students, if you look to this example very carefully, if of the two given numbers, the one number is the multiple of the second one, then the smallest number is the HCF of the two given numbers. Third one, 39 and 25. Solution. Factors of 39, 1, 3, 13 and 39. Factors of 25, 1, 5, 25. Common factors of 39 and 25 is only 1. Rest of the factors are different, and therefore greatest amongst the common factor is also 1. And therefore we can say that HCF of 39 and 25 is 1. I repeat, here the common factor and also the greatest common factor is 1, and therefore HCF of 39 and 25 is 1. Fourth sum, today's last sum of the period, 49 and 56. Solution. Factors of 49 are 1, 7 and 49. Factors of 56 are 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 14, 28 and 56. Therefore, common factors of 49 and 56 are 1 and 7. Greatest amongst the common factor is 7, and therefore we can say that HCF of 49 and 56 is 7. Students, you have to write down the given matter from all slides in your copy. Complete your work on time. Write the sums correctly. If you understand how to write the first sum, then this lesson is very easy because you have to follow the same step for each and every example. Complete your work on time. See you in the next period. Thank you.